What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you guys are new. If you are new, hit the subscribe button down below, and if you're subscribed, thank you, because we just hit over 1,000 subscribers. I could cry. I've been making YouTube videos for probably over 5 years, and it's just very exciting to know that you guys like them too, so thank you. Oh my gosh! Today's video is very exciting, but the start of summer is pretty much here, and I was ready to spruce up my swimsuit collection this year because most of my swimsuits are like neutral colors and a little boring. They also were some styles that I wasn't really into anymore, so I decided to pick up some new ones in some fun colors. And I decided that we shouldn't just do a regular bikini try-on video. We should put these swimsuits to the test. So today I'm going to be testing these swimsuits in a bunch of different categories. There's a physical test, a water test, and I'm going to be giving them ratings on their quality, their price, their ship time, everything, so that you guys know what swimsuit you should buy this summer. First of all, we have an Aerie swimsuit, a Target swimsuit, and an Amazon swimsuit. I wanted to do 3 different places, 3 different styles, 3 different brands, whatever, just to compare them for you guys. So let me tell you guys my points breakdown quickly. We are going to be rating it on the style. Style will be worth 2 points. Shipping time, worth 2 points. The size and fit of how it actually fits on my body, 2 points. The material quality, 2 points. So like how strong the material and how good it actually is. And then we're gonna do a physical test. So jumping jacks test is worth 1 point. Water test is worth 1 point. And we're gonna add those all up to get an overall score out of 10. Let's do it. Start with the cheapest one, which is Amazon. So first one up, this is the Amazon. The top looks like this. It's just a regular sports bra almost looking top. It does have adjustable straps, which is a plus, but you can see that the inside is white. It's just that regular kind of swimsuit build, if you will, very thin. And this did come with padding. I just took it out. So that's the top. Here's the bottoms. Like I said, it's just like a regular swimsuit material. There's nothing special really going on here. This is a high-waisted cut. A little bit thin sides, nothing crazy, very simple. So that's what the swimsuit looks like. So from Amazon, this came together as one set, which means that you have to pick one size. So I got this in a medium. This is called the Pink Queen Women's Push-Up Spaghetti Straps High-Waisted Cheeky 2-Piece Swimsuit. I will say this is not push-up, so don't get your hopes up for that. It's absolutely nowhere near push-up. This is available in sizes small through extra, extra large. And the style overall of this, I'm giving a 1 out of 2. That is because it just definitely looked better in the photos. Like, there's no way to explain it other than just looks a little bit simpler than it did in the photos, and it also doesn't have anything unique about it. Just straight up tops and bottoms, like there's nothing crazy going on, which is fine. However, the shipping time, this was the fastest shipping of all 3, spoiler. This was same day shipping on Amazon, so if you're in a pinch, this would be a great option. I'm giving the shipping time a 2 out of 2. So now for the try-on. I tried everything on. I did a ton of tests for you guys, so those are going to be playing while I'm talking here. So here's what the try-on looks like. Like I said, it's very simple, and for the way that this fit me, I am going to be giving it a 1 out of 2 for the try-on. I will say that this swimsuit is true to size. I think that the bottoms fit me well, which I usually wear a medium. Top was just a little big. I usually wear a small, so I think that this is true to size. The back of the bottoms, which I saw this in the reviews and I bought it anyways, I took a risk. The back of the bottoms, so if these are the bottoms, I'm talking about this material here, it's just a little loose and baggy, and a lot of people said that it wasn't just a me problem, it's something that everybody had issues with, and it's just really baggy in the back. So because of that, we're giving it a 1 to 2. The bottoms don't fit great. The top's just okay. Like, neither of them look amazing, but it's not horrible. For the material quality, like I said, you can see that the inside of this is white, and it's just giving like regular swimsuit. It is so thin and flimsy. I'm just giving it a 0.5 out of 2. It's just okay. I don't know what else to tell you guys about this. It's just not the best quality. Here's the inside of the bottoms. It'll do the job, but it's not the greatest quality at all. So finally, we have the physical test. So for the physical test, I did 5 jumping jacks, and then I did high knees in a circle. And for the physical test, I am giving the swimsuit 0.5 out of 1. It did pretty good. I will say that extra fabric in the back and the bottoms in general were moving very weird, giving a little bit of a wedgie, but the top stayed in place and it fit really, really well. I will say that I should have gone for a small in the top, but since I had to get them both in the same size, I went medium. So if you got the top in your true to size fit, I think that the top would be a really, really good choice, especially you can mix and match it with tons of different bottoms. So it's not the worst ever. So that's the physical test, and overall I think it went pretty well. I think you could play beach volleyball in this and you could be pretty worry free, especially if you had shorts over it. Wouldn't have to worry about the wedgie as much. It's pretty good. And finally, we have the water test. So I'm going to cut to the audio of me trying this on in the water. All right, guys, we're in number 2, pink suit, which I think is gonna hold up the least well in the water because it's the cheapest feeling. My bouncy circle. Oh, okay, guys, this one is floppy. Floppy in the water. This is like very, what's the word?
Loose.
You know when your swimsuit, if you have a cheap swimsuit, it like fills up with water in between the layers and it makes poofiness? That's what's going on here. So that's the tops. The bottoms are okay, but I will tell you guys, I wonder if I can show this. The bottoms have a lot of extra fabric. See, it's making an air bubble. Honestly, this fails the swim test. It might be a 0 out of 1. This is not good. I'm not obsessed with the way that it's fitting. I wouldn't trust it in the ocean, I'll say that. Not a big fan. I'll keep it, and it's a decent choice for Amazon, but does not pass the swim test. So as you guys saw, I'm giving this water test a 0 out of 1. I still think it's a good swimsuit. If you're in a pinch, like I said, and you want a same day swimsuit, it's a great option on Amazon Prime, but it's not my favorite and it's definitely not the quality I was looking for, so it's getting a 0 out of 1 on the swim test for me. And the Amazon swimsuit was $26.34, which rounds the swimsuit out to a 6 out of 10. Next up, we have Aerie, which I'm very excited to show you guys. This is a really, really cute swimsuit. Okay, so from Aerie, this is what we got. We got the Aerie Shine PK. I don't know how to pronounce this word ever, but the Aerie Shine PK V-Wire Scoop Bikini Top in a size small. This is what it looks like. It is so freaking cute, guys. I'm really happy that I scored this one. It's like a peachy orange color, as you can see, and it has a wire in the V-neck, and then this is that PK material that I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's really beautiful, and it has a bit of a sparkle, which it's the Aerie Shine, so that makes sense. And they say that this actual fabric has UV protection in it, which is pretty cool. So that's the top, and then the bottoms I got are the Aerie Shine PK Banded High Cut Cheeky Bikini Bottom in a size medium. So this is what they're looking like. So you can see that they have a thick waistband across the top, and then the bottom is almost like a separate piece. This is available in sizes extra, extra small through extra, extra large. The Aerie swimsuit is our most expensive one, not by much, but the Aerie swimsuit was $30.11. The top I got for $16.63. Bottoms I got for $13.48. These were both on sale when I picked them up, so that makes it a $30 swimsuit. As far as the style and the way that it looks, I'm giving this a 2 out of 2. Like I said about the Amazon swimsuit, I felt like it was simple. It didn't have anything special. What I love about this is the V-cut detail. I think it's really nice. Even though I have small boobs, it's still really flattering and really cute. And it's not adjustable. It's all just one piece, which I really appreciate because there's less room for error there. I'm just lucky that this fit me perfectly well. And then the bottoms also have that thick band with the separate piece for the bottom, which I've honestly never really seen. And of course, the Aerie Shine material with the UV protection is so freaking cool. So for all of those reasons, we're getting a 2 out of 2 on style. Okay, the shipping time for the Aerie swimsuit was 3 days from placing the order, which I feel like is pretty good, and we're going to give it a 1.5 out of 2. I feel like that's pretty reasonable, nothing too crazy. And then for the size and fit, which you're going to see in the try-on, I am giving this a 1.5 out of 2. So as you can see in the try-on, everything seems to fit really well. I will say that the bottoms are definitely a bit slimmer in the bottom piece than I'd hoped. Okay, so like the front cut's pretty thin, and then the back is a little bit cheekier than I would have wanted, which is obviously personal preference. But because of that, I would just give it a 1.5. However, overall, I really, really like it. And I feel pretty secure, especially in the top. The top feels amazing, and it's one of my favorite pieces that I've picked up. And I find this swimsuit to be pretty true to size. I wouldn't size up or size down if I were to buy it again. And with that, I would say that this material quality is a 2 out of 2. You guys saw the up close of this PK Shine material. It's such a nice feeling. And then unlike the Amazon, the inside of this swimsuit has the lining that's the same color, and it's just so much thicker. There's no really good way to explain that other than you guys believing me, but it is just so much thicker and higher quality. You can really just feel it in the suit. For the physical test, I did my 5 jumping jacks in my high knees, and you may or may not be able to tell, but this is getting a half out of 1 again because of the wedgie situation. Like I said, these bottoms are pretty cut thin, so they were giving a little bit of wedgie on the physical test. But overall, it felt good, and I felt like the top was really secure. Additionally, we have the water test, so I'll cut to that now. There's a weed whacker, so it's kind of loud, but we're doing the swim test. Feels pretty good. I will say, this is my verdict, is that it feels really good, and the sizing stays the same in the water, but the bottoms are definitely going up my butt, like major wedgie alert, but otherwise this one's feeling pretty good. And as you saw, the water test was overall pretty good. It did have a little bit of a wedgie situation, but I felt mostly secure in that, so I decided to go for a 0.75 out of 1. It was almost perfect. Would have liked a little more security in the bottoms, but overall I felt really good about it, and I'll totally be wearing it all summer. And with that, it brings our grand total for this aerie swimsuit to an 8.25 out of 10. So really, really good. I would highly recommend this. Okay, we're already on our final swimsuit of the haul, and I'm very excited about this one. This one is from Target, and I didn't know what to expect. I've never really worn a lot of swims from Target. I know that they have really cute options. Didn't know if they were quality options, and I bought this online, so I was unsure. But this is what we picked up from Target. Top is called the Women's Pucker Square Neck Wide Strap Bralette Bikini Top, Wild Fable. And this is what she looks like. I love this lime green color. I was nervous that it was about to sell out, which it almost was last time I bought it. So if you like this, run. They have purple, pink, and green, I believe, or maybe it's purple, blue, and green. It could be that. But this is the pucker material, which I am obsessed with. This is a close-up of the fabric. It is super cute. The front looks just like a square neck top with thick straps. It has a strappy situation in the back. Really hard to tell, but you guys will see it on. Kind of crisscrosses and ties in a bow. And that's what it's looking like. So the top I got in a small, and I love it. And then the bottoms are called the Women's Pucker V Front High Waist, Extra High Leg, Cheeky Bikini Bottom, Wild Fable. For the top, I meant to say that it comes in extra, extra small through extra large, also D and double D separately. For the bottoms come in extra, extra small through extra large, and they're pretty simple looking. Oh, I'm holding them up sideways. They're called V Front, which you may or may not be able to tell from this clip that in the front they do have a bit of a V cut, super high leg, super high waisted, and really good coverage for what I like. I like a little bit more coverage on the back, and I also like to feel like they're secured and they're not moving. So yeah, that's what I got for the bottoms. I also got these in a small, so I'm going to disclaim here, the sizing on the Target bikini is definitely a little bit off, which we'll get to. I want to rate the style a 2 out of 2 either way, because I just think it's so cute, and I do think it's really unique. I love the pucker fabric. It is so thick and luscious, which we'll get to in the fabric portion, but I found it to be a really cute fit and very unique and fun, so 2 out of 2 for me. As far as the price goes for the Target suit, the top was $12.60, and the bottoms were $14 on sale. They had a sale 30% off, I'm pretty sure. So in total, I got this swimsuit for $26.60, so less than 30 cents more expensive than the Amazon one, and let me tell you, the quality is worlds different. So Target, don't sleep on Target. For the shipping time, I'm giving this a 1 out of 2 because it took 4 days. 4 days isn't so bad, but I will say it's pushing it. It's getting closer to that 5 to 7 range, which is not my favorite. So shipping time, I'm giving it a 1 out of 2, but for size and fit, I want to talk about this. I'm giving it a 1.5 because I think it looks stunning on me, but I'm lucky I used the size chart. So let's talk about it. The bottoms are definitely, I keep holding them sideways. The bottoms, I want to say, they run big. So I normally wear medium in bottoms. For these, I got a size small because the sizing chart had told me to, and they fit perfectly. So I will totally recommend check the sizing chart for the bottoms. And then the top, I did not measure or use the sizing chart. I just picked a small because I'm always a small on top. The tops run small. So I wish I would have gotten a medium on top, small on bottom, which, like I've been saying, is reverse of what I would normally do. But for this exact style, that's what I needed. I'm going to keep the small top, however. I like that it feels pretty secure. I think if I did go medium, it would have been just like a touch too big, so it's kind of iffy there, and I will say that's my biggest complaint about the Target one, is just the sizing is a little off. For the material quality, I'm giving this a 2 out of 2. I know I gave the Aerie a 2 out of 2 as well, but I would say that this material is even nicer than the Aerie one in different ways. This is the thickest swimsuit I have. It is just, it's so thick, it's so strong. It has stretch, but not too much where it feels flimsy. The actual lining on the inside is the highest quality of any of these 3 suits that I've showed you guys before. I know it's the same color as the outside, so it's really hard to tell. Something else that I wanted to mention about the material and build of this swimsuit that I was really surprised by is that it came with padding, which I almost always take out, but this one doesn't bother me. And the padding is the exact same color as the swimsuit. I've never ever seen this. I think it's actually pretty impressive attention to detail in this. So that way, you know, if the swimsuit were like, I don't know, if it was coming out the side or if it was a little see-through, whatever, it's not always perfect. You can barely tell because it's literally the exact same color, which I think is really impressive. And they're always, you know, those white boob pads or like the sand color. So I was really impressed to see that it matched the actual color of the swimsuit. I thought that was cool. So overall, the material quality I think is perfection, and I'm giving it a 2 out of 2. Next, we have the physical test and the water test. So for the physical test, I was so impressed with these bottoms. If it was based on bottoms alone, it would be getting full points. However, because the top is just a little bit small, it's not even that the straps or the back or anything is too small on me, it's just that this front portion is a little bit thin this way, like the height of it. So this was definitely giving major underboob during the jumping jack. So if you're playing beach volleyball, you're doing a lot of sports, maybe this isn't the first choice, but for swimming alone, I think it was great. And you'll see that in my water test. All right, you guys, I have to be honest. I wore this one the other day in real life. And so I already knew how it was gonna hold up. And even though the swim test doesn't really show it, this gets a half out of 1, 0.5 out of 1, because it does pass the swim test. This is the nicest, what I think actually this might be nicer quality than the Aerie one, which is really surprising to me. But Target really did good with this one. This is what I will say. When I actually wore it as a swimsuit the other day, before testing it in this video, underboob, bad underboob. Otherwise, I think it's really, really good. But because of the sizing on this, I think that's playing into the underboob situation. So you guys already know the sizing because I told you guys. But I think definitely size up if you don't want to have that problem. Especially because I don't even have boobs, you guys, and it's still a problem. But otherwise, really good. 0.5 out of 1. In my water test, I'm giving this a half out of 10. Everything was really secure. However, I did wear this before filming this video. This was the only one I've worn before to swim in, and the underboob situation was real. So I would say if you're going to go for this, maybe size up on the top or just be aware that that can happen. And I don't even have big boobs, so keep that in mind when you're considering that fact. But with that, the overall score of this Target bikini is a 7.5 out of 10. So now we have the ratings for all 3, and I will tell you my final closing thoughts. The orange Aerie swimsuit, we have 8.25, Target green, 7.5, and the Amazon pink, 5 out of 10. So as you can see, the range was pretty big, and all these swimsuits were around the same price, which was not planned. I actually had hoped to do this video where I had a cheaper version, an expensive version, whatever, but I couldn't bring myself to buy an expensive swimsuit, so they're all around that 30 / under that $30 mark. So they're all the same price, but the ratings vary a lot. And although Aerie had the highest rating, my favorite is, in fact, the green Target swimsuit. I think it just feels so high quality and so nice. And I think that the Aerie is kind of skyrocketed in the ratings because, first of all, no underboob situation, so saved a lot of points there, and the shipping was a little faster. But I would definitely say that I would compare those two in quality, and I would highly recommend both of them. As far as Amazon goes, I would not recommend this. If my friends asked me, should I buy that, I would probably say no. But I can see truly how this would help in a pinch. Like I said, same day shipping on Amazon Prime, which is huge. That's a huge factor to me. And it's 26 bucks. So if you needed something really quickly, this will do the job. It's not going to disintegrate off your body. Like, it's not that bad. It's just not my preferred quality when these were the same price. that is the conclusion of my bikini video and testing all of my bikinis for the summer season this year. I am so excited to wear these and have some new bright colors in my wardrobe, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and hopefully this video will help you make a decision on your next swimsuit. Definitely comment below if you like this video, or if you want to see more, or if you want to see different kinds of videos, whatever. I love swims, so this was very exciting for me to film. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week for a new video. Bye!